So dear students, in our last section we have seen the design and hardware design and software design. So today we will see the next phase, that is called as implementation. Now in implementation, again the implementation is done in two parts, that is hardware and software. So we know that after partitioning the diagram, or after partitioning the system into two parts, that is hardware and software, when the hardware and software design gets completed, after that the implementation part comes over there. So in hardware implementation, it involves developing the circuit schematics. We know that what we have seen in our last section, that in design first we used to build the block diagram, and after building the block diagram, when it is finalized, after that it is converted into the circuit board implementation. So for that, the hardware implementation involves developing the circuit schematics, where the whatever block diagram or circuit diagram we have prepared for our system, that is converted into the implementation part by using the development thing. Then next is the obtaining the PCBs. Obtaining the PCBs means PCB is nothing but the printed circuit board, which is the vital part of any embedded system. So whatever PCBs we are going to use for our system, that is taken into consideration. So after developing the circuit schematics, the next implementation part involves the obtaining the PCBs, as it is the main important vital part of any embedded system. Then procuring the components. Now whatever components we are going to use in our system, we have seen that the hardware, software, in implementation and design, there are various input output devices we are going to use, and that will be built on our chip. So the hardware implementation involves the procuring the components, whatever components are required for building the particular circuit diagram, that are obtained. Next is assembling the components and testing the individual modules on the populated PCB. Now, after obtaining the components, when we are having all the components with us for developing the particular circuit, we used to assemble the component. Now, how we will assemble the components? According to our circuit diagram, because for that purpose only we have finalized our circuit diagram. So, according to our circuit diagram, the components are assembled, and testing is done of individual module on the populated PCB. So after assembling the components, each and every individual module is tested on the PCB. We know that, I have said many times, that our system's work is divided into various tasks and modules. So that is comes over here again, that after assembling, individual module will be tested on the PCB that we are using. Then testing the complete hardware. Now you have done the assembling of components, means you have built the particular hardware. Then each and every individual module is tested, and after testing individual module, the complete hardware is tested. So that is nothing but all about the hardware implementation, where we are developing the circuit diagram into final output. Then next comes the software implementation. For hardware implementation, the raw or base is what? Circuit diagram. And for software implementation, what is the base? The algorithm that you have designed for your system. So software implementation involves converting the design into code. So whatever algorithm you have designed for your system according to all the requirements, that is converted into the code. That is nothing but software implementation. So whatever we have designed for our system, that is also finalized when you are preparing the algorithm, or whenever you are preparing the pseudocode for your system. It is finalized first in the design phase, and in implementation phase, the whatever algorithm we have designed, that is converted into the code. Implementation of the software is generally done on a host system, and then executable code is transferred to the target hardware. Yes, this is what is happening in every systems building, that whatever we are implemented, that is where we are implementing in our host side, because we are doing it at our side, and whatever we are building, that is for the client side, means for the target side. So the implementation of the software is done on a host system in the host environment, because whatever we are building, that is at the development side, and after developing all the system, the code is transferred to the target hardware. So whenever we have finalized and whenever we have built the system or the software, then the code is transferred to the target hardware, so that the compatibility to be checked that it is running on the target hardware or not. That is nothing but software and hardware implementation. Now next comes the integration and testing. So testing we will see in the next part, but after implementation the next part comes, that is integration. So what is integration? Integration is nothing but combining all the modules into singular module. We have seen that first we have gathered the requirements, then we have divided, partitioned the requirements into design phase, then we have built them, we have implemented them. So how we are doing this? We are breaking the things, we are breaking the tasks into various modules, and the individual modules are built in parallel way. So after implementing the individual modules at the parallel way, the integration is done, where all the modules will combine into single part. That is nothing but integration. Integration is responsible for combining all the modules into single main module. That is nothing but integration. So in this section we have seen implementation and integration. In our next session we will see the testing. Thank you.